What is up, guys, and welcome back to Road to Glory career mode with Plymouth, episode number 20. And today, obviously you can tell by the title, we have got the January transfer window. We've got all of it, so this episode will just be covering that. And but first up, we have got Blackpool in the first round of our FA Cup. Obviously trying to do well in it this year. I mean, I played quite obviously a second team squad, because, I mean, there's a few more games around kind of Christmas time, so obviously more in December than January, but I thought I had a pretty kind of compacted fixture list, to be fair, so that's why I just played a second squad. And as well, to be fair, Blackpool obviously are, I think, in League 1 still, so I thought, right, I think I could probably maybe win him with this squad. We did have a chance early on. I mean, obviously got saved by the goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong, it was quite an even game. Blackpool played quite well, to be fair, to say obviously the squad they have. I mean, this Doyle guy, obviously he's the guy that actually moved to Bradford City in real life for £1. Bradford City activated his release clause and it was £1. I mean, it's so funny. I mean, they got a good goalkeeper for £1. It's just mad. But as you see, Blackpool actually took the lead, which I was quite annoyed with, to be fair. I thought I had the upper hand, but you know, they came out the blocks quite well in the second half. And as you see, crossing it in, obviously header, obviously, you know, got nearly saved by Javi. He should be doing better there, really, I thought. And obviously Sam Gallagher, I think he's an old Leicester City striker, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, he makes it 1-0. And it meant I had to come from behind again, like many times this season, which was really annoying. Because, I mean, if I'd have wanted to win, I'd have had to score 2 goals. And, I mean, now we're not scoring there, I don't know. A great chance to make it 1-1, and we obviously hit a target. But again, Doyle, who was on insane form this game, just unbelievable. I mean, I remember playing Ipswich a bit earlier in some episodes. I mean, their goalkeeper was absolutely outstanding, like a 99 rated. And again, Doyle was playing like that. So frustrating when you have goalkeepers like this that are not even that good, because, you know, you just can't score past them. And as you see, the game ends, you know, regrettably, we do lose, which is annoying. We are out of the FA Cup. Again, not doing the best in the domestic cups this season. You know, Capital One didn't get very far. And again, FA Cup, we got knocked out of our first round, so quite poor again. But onto transfers, and you'll see throughout this episode, a lot of clubs are coming in for my main man, Hebburn Murphy. Obviously, he's like second top scorer, which is just sick. I think he's got like 15 goals already. But I mean, like I said, a lot of clubs are going to be coming in for him. I mean, obviously my chief executive, for some strange reason, is an absolute tit. It was saying, you know, yeah, 1.2 million, 1.8. I don't think is he mad? I mean, fancy that in real life football. He'd be worth about 7 or 8 million. I mean, he's only 19 still as well. So, I mean, I was a bit annoyed clubs were only really coming in for him for like 1.8 million. I mean, I wanted at least 4. So, and no clubs so far was going to pay that. But also, I was off after a transfer target, Henry Lansbury. I tried to get him in season, when we was in League 1. Obviously, 75 rated in League 1, unless you're like 35 plus, is not very kind of, you know, you don't always see that high rated in League 1. But, you know, we tried to go for him. You know, Daniel Johnson, the guy that I got for quite cheap from Preston, you know, he just hadn't lived up to his kind of rating I wanted him to. You know, I was kind of looking at him to be my great attacking, creative midfielder, but I just think he's absolute dog crap. So, yeah, I'm hoping to swap him for Henry Lansbury. Obviously, I'm going to have to pay a bit of money for him as well. But, yeah, hopefully that deal will go through soon. But we was playing Sheffield Wednesday in our second game, and we was actually losing stuff. I mean, their goal, don't get me wrong, was quite a good goal, to be fair. They hit me on the counter-attack, couldn't do what about it. And, you know, I was trying to push on for a goal. They were still getting their chances, but luckily, you know, onto basically 1 minute before half-time, you could say. I do sweaty it, I'm sorry, but, you know, I just wanted to get the goal, and obviously we do score, so quite a shitty goal in the end, but, you know, every goal counts, and I'll take it. Obviously, I sweated it to Cole. Well done to him for getting the goal. And we made it 1-1. But I mean, Sheffield Wednesday, obviously real life, got to playoff final. Obviously lost to my team, Hull City. Just wanted to plug that in there. But yeah, I mean, you'd expect them to be a bit better kind of where they are in the table. So you don't know where they are in the table, but they're doing quite poor. I mean, I think in October they was actually in the relegation zone, so they're not doing very well this season. I think they've got the same kind of team as well, so I'm quite surprised how badly they are doing. But as you see, quite late on, we do get our second goal, don't we? We make it 2-1, thank God, because I didn't want to draw. I wanted to win this game. I thought we should be winning this game to say where we are and say Chef Wednesday are. And Halton, who I brought in the centre of midfield, obviously, put his bottom corner, he gets his second goal this season. So, well done to him. Obviously, not playing as much as he did in the first 2 seasons, but, I'm kind of bringing in better centre mids now. And as you see, late on, we do get a penalty. So, obviously, their player, Lackman, I think it was, brought him down. Brought obviously, the Boomba guy, whatever his name is. I have some such weird name players. But yeah, Clucas, well, I would have took it with Heber Murphy, but I brought him off. So, obviously, Clucas took the penalty. He was my second top goal scorer. Thought I'd give him another goal, and as you see, he sends Westwood the other way. And he makes it 3-1. So, obviously, late drama in this game, but just kind of happy to get the win, really. And obviously, that's how it ended, 3-1. So, quite happy with my second half performance. Not the best in the first, but the main thing is we won. And as you see, confirmation of Nottingham Forest accepting our bid of 1.5 million plus Daniel Johnson. We offered obviously Lansbury a contract, 30 grand a week now. That's double of what Johnson's on. So, I mean, high wage, but if I wanted to bring in quality, that's what I'm going to have to pay. And obviously, we do accept this in the end. He will come my centre midfielder. It will come my captain. So hopefully, he's a good player, because I just hate signing players and not liking him because it's so annoying. Like I said, I brought in Daniel Johnson to be my creative midfielder, and he was just crap. I mean, I don't know if you guys have played with him, but I just thought he was rubbish. He was weak. He didn't have that much pace. He just couldn't pass the ball, to be fair. I don't know if that's just the mechanics of FIFA this year, but obviously he's gone in the end. He only lasted 6 months, so not very long. Obviously, Jonathan Williams played quite good at he played alright the Euros. I mean, he only got a few games, but we do sign him on a pre-contract. Will be just a bit of squad depth when we get into the Premier League, hopefully, and quite a good rating. Not a lot of money either. And also, Bolton was coming in for Harry Boateng, who's been there here from the start. So I wanted to keep as many players as I could from the start. But, as we're getting on to Premier League, it's not going to last, really. I mean, he's 68 rated, hasn't really played any games this season. I mean, obviously, I've got a lot of better players in that centre mid role with Houghton, obviously with Tunnicliffe, and Judge, he can play there. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't bothered about shipping him off in the end. But Henry Lansbury was actually playing his debut against his old club. So, yeah, against Nottingham Forest, which probably he didn't really like. But you know what they say, apparently so. I heard it today. Old players always scored against their old teams. So I'm just putting it out there. Hopefully he does. But yeah, also, obviously, we was against Nottingham Forest. We did come on the attack. As you see here, unlucky not to get the goal in there. Thought he should have really scored. I mean, Herbert Murphy's been on some great form this year. But yeah, obviously, Nottingham Forest, just before I mention it, it was a shit half, I'm not going to lie. Not a lot of chances whatsoever. But yeah, Nottingham Forest are actually doing well in this season. I think they're quite high up. They're near the playoffs. So I was quite surprised with how bad they was in front. Well, I'm saying that, but I mean, they go and score, don't they? So their player, Teshi, just got a good goal. Not going to say anything. It was a good finish. But I mean, before that, they were just kind of crap. And, watching us playing it, I was thinking, friggin' hell, my defence is kind of coping with this, and we're not going to concede. We just need to score. But when that Robert Teshi guy bloody pulled that out of his locker, I was a bit annoyed, really. And to be fair, it wasn't the best of games, this one. Not a lot of chances, as you see. 1 goal there. Luckily, Judge, who I brought on in that centre mid instead of Lansbury. Lansbury didn't have the best of games, so he better start booking up his ideas or he's definitely getting sold. But yeah, Judge, who came on his position, got a good ball there by Heber Murphy, ran into the middle of the box, and finesses a great shot into the top roof of the net. So obviously made it 1-1 quite late on, but the main thing is we did get the goal, we didn't get the loss. At least we get 1 point, and that's obviously how the match ended, really, which I was a bit upset with. Should really be winning that, but like I said, you'll take the draw if you're 1-0 down. Anyway, Chelsea was coming in for this Frank Boomba guy. Now, we haven't played a lot. It's just starting to actually get higher ratings. And I actually accepted quite a big deal for him. So that made I had a bit of money to go buy this guy, Mikel Zyro from Wolves, 25 years old, 72 rated. And also Zach Clough, who was linked with Hull City in real life last season. Well, I mean, his value is 3.2 million. So I was thinking, well, he must be at least 72 rated or higher. So I went in for him as well, not knowing his rating. And as you see, we do sell a couple of players. Obviously, Boomberg does go to Chelsea, and also Boateng does go to Bolton. So again, we get a bit of money shipped up for them. And to be fair, I should have just maybe swapped Boateng for Clough, because, I mean, obviously Bolton accepted our deal for Clough. We did offer him a contract, and obviously in the end we do obviously sign him. So obviously Batoka got him from Leeds on a pre-contract last season. Not the best of players, to be fair. Didn't perform very well. Quite happy to ship him off, really. And also Wolves accepted our money for Michael Zyro, and also he accepted his contract. So quite a high contract, to be fair, 15 grand. But there again, you do get that with 72 rated players. And also, you know, it wasn't a lot of money actually. So I was quite happy with that. And obviously that was deadline day. So, and this was also this episode, guys. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!